Hi everybody, it's Radley here from Big Me Up Media. I just wanted to do a little blog for you at the start of the year. I know it's probably mid-January now, but it feels like the start of the year for me because I've been away straight after January, and it was one of my dreams this year to do this. And what I want to talk to you about is kind of dreams and nightmare scenarios that you find in your business because it's not always running smoothly, and give you a little bit of a roadmap for kind of stuff that I do in my business to help me stay on track and be successful. I get so many emails all the time. People think that I'm a really strong person and that I'm always busy, and I mean, I've had so many letters of support, emails of support this year because of the success we've had with people like Katie Bulmer-Cook, Joe Halker won Fitper of the Year 2014, and obviously Katie won it last year as well. Dal Dhaliwal did so well. She got her TV presenter show on BritAsia, and now she's got her own radio show. Donna Noble's got her own radio show. George Anderson is just flying at the minute. He's writing for a lot of magazines. So is Dean Colson. He writes for Martial Arts Illustrated, and Jamie Lloyd has written for virtually every magazine that he ever wanted to write for. And there's so many more success stories as well, but I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm here to give you my little roadmap about how to stay on track and 5 tips that I use to keep me on track, basically, so that after Christmas I can come away and grab a little bit of winter sunshine for a week. Now, it might look really glamorous and, oh, you know, you've had Christmas and now you're going away for a week, but it's not that glamorous. There's trucks going past when you want a video, obstacles come up all the time, and it's the same in business. It's not that glamorous. I did actually work through Christmas and through New Year because my clients needed me. They all had January promotions that they wanted to get out. You probably saw that they did dominate the press quite well. They were in the Independent, the Mail, the Sun, as well as local magazines and newspapers. I hope you can hear me over the noise of the lorry. And also the way it fell on the Tuesday. I do my calls on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so the way it fell with Christmas, it wasn't like it was working. So I took a week off after and extended the Christmas holiday, which was lovely. And that's all about having an online business as well, being able to work from anywhere in the world, which is, you know, part of my dream as well. And that's one of the first things you need to do is, you know, figure out what your dream is, dreams and nightmares, and build your business around your dream day, your ideal working day. You know, we can't all sit in a hammock all the time, every day. And to be honest, that would be boring. Even now, I'm itching to get back to work. It's our last day today, and I am itching to get back to work. So let me give you my 5 tips, my roadmap for success. I've written them down in my book because the memory isn't as good as it used to be. Number 1 is foundations. Now, 2014 for me, that was my word of the year. Every year I have a word of the year, and it was foundations. I rebranded. I did a whole new website. I employed staff that could help me. I have a team around me now that are exceptional. And that, when I say exceptional, it doesn't mean that they're highly qualified. It's just they're people that I get on with personally, and I really love working with them. And also, it's great to employ from within. I know with the boot camp, you know, the trainers that we employed, a lot of them were people that came to our boot camps as well. So foundations is number 1. Also, number 2 is actually create what your clients want, not what you think they want. It's quite different actually. I surveyed my clients last year to find out what it was that they wanted. It was completely different to what I thought they wanted. So, you know, be brave and ask your clients what they actually want. And some of the results you get back are quite staggering. I use SurveyMonkey, is it? Monkey Survey? I never know which way around it is, but I use that one, it's free. Number 3 is really difficult, and I think this is the one where most people stumble. And number 3 is do the work, because it's so difficult to stay on track and not procrastinate, not get distracted. I use an Allen-off timer on my computer, and I set it for 45 minutes. That's all I can work. Honestly, I'm not sitting at my desk, you know, creating stuff all day long, being productive. I have systems in place to keep me productive, and that's one of them. I use the Allen-off timer. I set it for 45 minutes because that's literally all my brain will take, and then I have to have a breather and, you know, go and have 10 minutes on Facebook and see what is happening. Especially when you work on your own, Facebook is like going to the water cooler, isn't it, in the office? You go on there and have a little chat with a few people and then come back, set the Al-Anon timer for another 45 minutes. So getting the work done is crucial. Number 4 is just as crucial, and that is putting it out there. You know, once you've created it, you've got to be brave and put it out there. And you will think, oh, I'm not good enough to put my stuff out there. Every time I put something out there, even a blog, I think, oh God, this is rubbish. Why am I even putting it out there? It's littered with mistakes, and I do writing for a living, and you know, I know all my grammar, I know the punctuation, but sometimes I'm so passionate when I'm writing, I just want to write it and then throw it out into the world. I do go and edit, but even then I still miss it, because I just got to get it out there. It's inside of me, and then I put it out. And you have to do the same. Don't wait for it to be perfect, because you'll be waiting forever. And number 5, once you've done all of that and you've got your clients, look after them and get results. Obviously, the stuff that you create has to work. If you're doing new classes and things, it has to get them great results. You know, you can't put rubbish out there. It's got to be a good product in the first place. But once you've got your clients and you've got your product and you put it out there, then it's going to, you've got to look after them, and it's got to get them results. Like Katie, Dahl, Dean, all the guys that have been absolutely flying this year in picking up media. A couple of other things I just want to mention before I wrap this up. I have accountability meetings with myself on a Sunday, so every week I pick 3 things that I have to do that will move my business forwards, and every Sunday I check that I've done them, and I do work to very tight deadlines. Also, having people to keep you accountable. Obviously, you all know that my relationship this last year split, and so it has been a difficult year. There has been things that have got in the way. My first launch had to be abandoned because I suddenly got vertigo, and that was 10 weeks out of action, followed by bronchitis. So I just wanted to come on and let you know that life doesn't always run smoothly, but if you put this roadmap in place and do these 5 tips, and I'll post them below for you so you don't have to keep rewinding the video, that eventually the year will be a success. It might not be as successful as it looks from the outside looking in. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life all the time, but you try and keep on track. So that's it really. I just wanted to show you that, I know that you do the work, but I know that you also struggle to keep on track, and hopefully these 5 tips are going to help you. And maybe next year I'll see you here in the sunshine in January, so you don't have to rush back to work straight away.